Did you know that the ancient Stoics had a secret weapon that could make them immune to the chaos and emotional turmoil caused by difficult people in their lives? Imagine that you have such a tool, a kind of mental armor that protects you from negative energy. Others might try to throw you in your way. This is not just a piece of ancient history, it's a practical strategy that can change your life today, whether you're dealing with a challenging boss, a frustrating family member, or anyone who seems to be draining your energy. The wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful solution. In today's video, we're going to look at how to apply these Stoic principles for not only surviving, but also thriving in the face of adversity. It's about more than just coping. It's about building a life of peace, minimizing the role of the narcissist in your life, resilience, and deep personal freedom. So if you have ever felt overwhelmed by someone else's negativity, or if you simply want a quieter life in this hectic world, you have come to the right place. Let's go on this journey together, armed with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, and discover the secrets to maintain your composure no matter what life throws at you. The only thing I ask of you is that you definitely do not skip this video. If you are here, consider yourself different from the majority, consider yourself an exception. Act now like one like this and don't skip any part of the content. This concept is essentially about drawing our line in the sand, deciding how much we allow external forces, especially a narcissist, to affect us, inner peace and calmness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, no external events. Recognize this and you will find strength." This powerful statement resonates deeply when we rise to the challenge. Dealing with a narcissist reminds us that our true power does not lie in changing the narcissist or their behavior. This is often out of our control, but by changing the way we react and relate in the context of dealing with a narcissist, we truly have control over our reaction, our emotions, and how much mental space they give them is not an easy task, especially when the emotions are intense and the narcissist in question plays an important role in our lives. Be it as a family member, partner, or even as a colleague. Seneca offers wisdom that this approach complements us. In imagination, we suffer more often than in reality. The fear and distress we feel when dealing with a narcissist is influenced by our fears and expectations about what he will say or do next, could reinforced. By applying Seneca's to seeing, we learn that when we distinguish between the actual effects of their actions and the additional suffering we create in our minds, we do not trivialize the challenges of a narcissist, but rather empower us to do so, to reclaim our mental space by focusing on the present reality. Instead, worst-case scenarios. Let's analyze this a little. Imagine wearing a backpack every day and every negative interaction, every attempt at manipulation, every hurtful comment from the narcissist adds a rock to that. Backpack is heavy, is tiring, and it holds you back. What Stoicism teaches us is that we have the power to stop adding rocks to our backpack. We cannot change the narcissist, but we can change how we allow their actions to affect us by minimizing their role in our lives. Life begins with a conscious decision to change our focus. This means that we actively work and focus our thoughts and energy on things and people that uplift us, towards activities that bring us joy and peace. It is about setting boundaries both emotionally and emotionally, to create nature physical that protect our well-being. This could mean limiting our interactions with the narcissist, changing the nature of our conversations so as not to give them ammunition to influence us, or in some cases, cutting ties completely. But it is important to recognize that despite the emotional cost this process can bring, Stoicism does not mean suppressing our feelings. Challenging one's idealized self means recognizing it, understanding it, and then making rational decisions about how to proceed. When you are dealing with a narcissistic parent or sibling, you are not just dealing with one problematic person, you are dealing with the loss of the loving relationship and support that you deserve. It is a form of grief, and it is important to allow yourself to go through this process. Search therapy. Find solace in creative expression such as writing or painting and lean on friends or communities to support us. These steps are not just about turning away from negativity, but moving toward healing and growth. By embracing Stoicism, we learn to focus on our inner refuge of peace and resilience. By minimizing the role of the narcissist in our lives, we do not turn away from them. We choose to prioritize our mental health and our emotional well-being. We decide that our peace of mind comes first, and we will not allow anyone to harass it. Remember that it's okay to feel hurt, it's okay to cry, and it's okay to seek help. What's important is that you take steps toward a healthier, happier life with a fortified inner citadel into which no external chaos can penetrate. This is what it means to show stoicism when dealing with narcissists, to find strength in calmness and to make the conscious decision to concentrate on what is really important is your peace, your happiness, and your growth. Narcissists often put up a facade of superiority, whether through charm, intelligence, success, or a combination thereof. This facade is not just for show, it is a deeply rooted part of their identity that they protecting you from facing your vulnerabilities and insecurities. However, when we begin to see through this facade and question its validity, we are not doing so out of malice, but rather we are engaging in a stoic practice of searching for the truth and removing the layers of illusion to reveal the underlying reality. But how do we do that first? It is important to anchor ourselves in the principle of stoic indifference and to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Our goal is not to change the narcissist and the outcome that is beyond our control, but to change our perception of them, thereby reducing their power over our feelings and reactions. If you notice that the narcissist flaunts his exaggerated self-image, rather than directly confronting him or trying to put him down, you might choose to subtly challenge his narratives. As simple as the question, like you, to this one conclusion, or can you tell me more about it? These questions, asked with genuine curiosity and without judgment, can cause the narcissist and those around him to reflect on the authenticity of their statements. However, it is crucial to approach this with caution and mindfulness, above all to ensure one's own safety and well-being. Stoic philosophy teaches us not to engage in confrontations that disturb our inner peace. Instead, we should strive to maintain our peace, calm, and emotional balance regardless of external provocations. This means knowing when to engage and when to withdraw, always putting your own composure in the foreground, adopting an attitude of distant curiosity. You don't challenge them directly, the self-image of narcissists. But if you invite them and yourself to explore the truth, this subtle questioning can gradually invalidate your grandiose perceptions, not through direct confrontation, but through gentle reflective inquiry. As a result, you may find that their influence over you decreases, allowing you to view the situation and the individual more objectively. This strategy is consistent with the Stoic practice of prososche, or mindful mindfulness, in which we remain fully present and aware of our thoughts, words, and actions. By maintaining this conscious awareness, we can control our interactions with the navigating narcissists with grace and wisdom, and ensuring we remain true to our values and committed to our pursuit of calm. By challenging the idealized self of the narcissistic image from a place that is least important in your life, is about seeking the truth in a compassionate way, guided by the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. By doing this, we not only protect our own peace of mind, but also offer it to the narcissist. Although indirectly an opportunity for self-reflection and growth, this journey of self-awareness and healing is not a passive process. Requires active participation, courage, and a willingness to face sometimes uncomfortable truths about ourselves along the way. Is not about confronting the narcissist or changing their behavior. It is about focusing on ourselves, our growth and well-being. Stoicism, with its deep roots in the cultivation of the self-personal awareness and virtue, fits perfectly with the therapeutic journey that encourages us to look within, to understand our reactions, emotions, and the values that guide us. Here the wisdom of Seneca resonates deeply. No person has the power everything to have what he wants, but it is in his power not to want what you don't have and to use what you have sensibly in the context of therapy with joy. That means our current limitations or weaknesses not as permanent elements in our lives, but as challenges from which we can grow and learn. It is about shifting our focus from external validation, especially from those who cannot give it, in a healthy way, toward inner validation and self-compassion. Therapy provides a refuge for this introspection and growth. It is a space in which we can openly explore our feelings, experiences, and the effects of our relationships without judgment. The goal here is to heal from the wounds caused by toxic relationships, recognize our inherent value, and learn that our value does not depend on approval or consent, acknowledgement of a narcissist or anyone else in the therapy process. We engage in an act of stoic reflection and examine our lives and choices through a lens of wisdom and courage. We question the beliefs we hold. They have tied us to toxic relationships and beliefs that may have caused us to seek validation from those who are unable to give them in a healthy way. This self-examination is crucial for detaching from the need for external approval, a step that empowers us to reclaim our independence and autonomy. But therapy is more than just a process of detachment. It's also about building something new within ourselves. It's about discovering joy, passion, and peace on our own terms, crafting a life that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. This aligns with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous life, where happiness is found not in external accolades or relationships, but in living according to virtue. Engaging in therapy and personal growth is a powerful act of resistance against the negativity a narcissist tries to impose. It's a declaration that we are more than the roles we've been assigned in their narrative, that we have the strength and wisdom to define our own stories. This is the essence of Stoicism, recognizing that our power lies in our ability to choose our responses, to cultivate our inner garden, and to live in accordance with nature and reason. This journey of therapy and self-improvement is not always easy. It requires bravery to face our vulnerabilities, to confront our fears, and to step into the unknown, yet it is also a path filled with hope. As we peel away the layers of pain and self-doubt, we uncover the resilient, vibrant self that has always been there, waiting to be rediscovered and celebrated. In the spirit of Stoicism, we learn through therapy that the ultimate freedom comes from within. It's the freedom to choose our attitudes, to respond with wisdom and compassion, and to live a life that reflects our truest self. This process of healing and growth is a testament to our resilience and the ability to change. Reminds us that no matter what challenges we face, we have the power to cultivate peace, joy, and contentment from within. Protect your mental space by controlling your reactions. So let us do this as we navigate this journey. The courage to be a Stoic who embraces therapy and personal growth as opportunities to become the architects of our own destiny. Let us take this path of self-knowledge and virtue, taking a step, knowing that every step we take is a step towards a more authentic life, self-confident and peaceful life. Stoicism teaches us that although we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we but have absolute control over our inner world, our thoughts, reactions, and emotions. This principle is particularly empowering when you are dealing with a narcissist, whose behavior can often be direct assault on our mental peace. Let's unpack this a bit. The narcissist by nature may attempt to provoke, manipulate, or unsettle you through their words or actions. The instinctive reaction might be to respond in kind, to defend yourself, or to engage in the conflict. However, this is precisely where Stoicism offers an alternative path, one of calmness, detachment, and inner tranquility. Choosing to control your reactions is not about suppression or denial of your feelings. It's about acknowledging your emotions and then making a conscious decision about how you wish to respond. This might mean taking a moment to pause, to breathe, and to reflect before responding. It might mean choosing not to respond at all. The key here is the realization that your power lies in your response. You are not at the mercy of the narcissist's whims. You are the gatekeeper of your mental space. This strategy requires practice and mindfulness. It's about developing a keen awareness of your emotional triggers and the habitual patterns that dictate your reactions. It involves a commitment to observing your thoughts and feelings without immediately acting on them. This is where Stoic exercises, such as journaling or meditative reflection, can be incredibly valuable. They allow you to step back, to view the situation from a place of rationality, instead of emotions, and choosing a response that is consistent with your values and your desire for peace. By refusing to play the narcissist's game, by choosing calm and distance over compromise and conflict. They are something deeply Stoic. They practice the virtue of apathy or freedom of passion, which is not about the absence of feelings, but the absence of disturbance. They embody the Stoic ideal of maintaining equanimity in the face of provocation. Preserve. This approach is not about captivity or evasion. It is an active, conscious attitude that says, I am the master of my soul, the keeper of my peace. Your actions cannot penetrate the strength of my spirit, so be it, because I allow them to do so. It is a declaration of independence, a reclaiming of your power, and a commitment to your own well-being. By adopting this strategy, we not only protect ourselves from the negative effects of narcissistic behavior, but we also cultivate a deeper sense of self-confidence and resilience. We learn to navigate the world with a sense of calm and security, knowing that our inner peace is unassailable. That is the ultimate freedom. The freedom to choose how we respond to the world around us, to live in accordance with our principles, and to maintain our peace of mind no matter what challenges we face. Conclusion and Stoic reflections. Let's remind ourselves that we have the power to protect our mental space, to control our reactions, and to live with dignity, serenity, and strength. This is not just a strategy for dealing with narcissists, it's a blueprint for a mindful, virtuous life. As we wrap up today's journey through the wisdom of Stoicism and its application in dealing with challenging personalities, remember this: your peace of mind is your sanctuary, a fortress that no external force can breach without your consent. Like the Stoics, we have the power to choose our responses, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to cultivate a life of tranquility and resilience. The strength you seek is not beyond you. It is within you, waiting to be harnessed and nurtured. Now I invite you to continue exploring these profound concepts by watching one of the playlists on your screen. Dive deeper into the philosophy that can transform your life, offering you the tools to navigate its complexities with grace and wisdom. And if you found value in our discussion today, please consider subscribing to our channel, sharing this video with someone who might need it, and giving it a like. Your support helps us spread these timeless lessons to more people in search of guidance and strength together. Let's embark on this journey of personal growth and empowerment, anchored in the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and the pioneers of psychology. Remember, you're not alone on this path. Let's continue to learn, grow, and thrive together. Thank you for watching and being a part of Stoic Diary community. Until next time, keep cultivating your inner fortress.